and welcome back to another Cash Trigger Credit with Kira. And today I'm coming to you to talk about my continued weight loss journey. And let me tell you, this is just a talk and share with you about my weight loss journey, but also to big up to the MyFitnessPal app. I could not have done this without the MyFitnessPal app. Something outside of my own willpower and determination. I definitely have to give a really huge shout out to the MyFitnessPal app, which is the app that I use that is free. Make sure you download that if you are on a journey such as me and you want to change how your body looks. That's what you need to do. Do it for free. They also have a premium version where it unlocks way more advice and tips and tricks and tools for you to get the body that you want. So yeah, so I do the free one. So that is my cash tip for the day. So this is 3 and 4. So I'm almost done with my 4th week and I am 10 pounds down. Can you believe that? 10 whole pounds down. That is crazy, right? So I'm 10 pounds down. I'm still doing the calorie deficit. I am doing now, so in addition to just the calorie deficit, what I was doing, I've been changing my eating habits, when I eat, how much I eat, just being really cognizant about what I allow to come into my body. Okay, so what I've done in addition to weeks 1 and 2, and if you have not checked that out, I will leave it somewhere here for you. Make sure you check that video out to get to see where my journey started, the changes I started to make, and now this is bringing you along for the ride for weeks 3 and 4. So in addition to that, after you watch that video, come back here. We'll be waiting right here for you. So in addition to that, I also have been doing now intermittent fasting. So now I fast about 2 days per week because I'm still a beginner. I'm still trying to ease into this thing. I'm not trying to just jump in, That's the problem, I think, is usually like I go hard or go home. So like I'm still going hard or go home, but I'm not just like jumping into it, because that's where I think I would probably, usually feel overwhelmed, like I can't do this, this is too hard. So I'm doing it easy for me. That's the easy way for me. 2 days a week intermittent fasting, where I pick a 7-hour window of me not eating. Now 7 hours in addition to however many hours I get of sleep, because of course you're not eating during that time. So I'm also allowing my body to have that time of no eating or drinking, other than coffee. I will have coffee for that, but other than that, that is it. And then I break it. And normally on those days, I found those 2 days at least, I also incorporate smoothies, where I will replace at least 2 meals with smoothies all day. And I'll leave some pictures here somewhere of the different smoothies that I've been making and the ways that I'm trying to still be mindful of what I put in my smoothies, because I don't want to have a 600 calorie smoothie. I could have had a burger and fries if I was going to do that. So smoothies to replace at least 2 meals a day. And those days, they're not my funnest day. Like, they start off fun, but I'm telling you, by the time the evening hits, or either after dinner, I want to have something sweet. So if I'm just doing that, I'm usually not snacking either, just those smoothies, and that's it. So that's where it gets hard, because I like to watch TV and eat, and you can't be doing that, especially if you've been on your smoothie day. So I have to be careful with that. So for now, it's just replacing the 2 meals a day with the smoothies. Switched out my peanut butter, because there's so many calories in peanut butter. Oh my goodness. So I switched out peanut butter I was looking into imitation oils. You know how they have the extract. I was looking for peanut butter extract. So they do have peanut butter extract, but then I found this peanut butter extract oil. So it's kind of like an essential oil, and you can still use it for the aromatic essence of it, but I use it in my smoothies. You can use, I'll leave it here somewhere below. It's called, I think it's by LorAnn. And those oils are what they use to make desserts as well as candies. And so those oils I found have ranged from 0 calories up to about 5 calories, depending on how many drops you use. They're highly potent, very, very, very potent. So I ordered them. They came in these little drams. I'll make sure I have a picture of them somewhere here. some cutest little dainty drams, right? So I decided to get a variety pack so that I can have a variety of smoothies. I love variety. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later, about variety and meal prep, working on this calorie deficit, some of those pitfalls. So anyhow, use the drams, and it did not come with a dropper. So when I first tried it out, I was just kind of trying to pour it into the cap and pour it into my smoothie, but I didn't want to overwhelm my smoothie because, like I said, it is really, really, really potent. So there are little droppers that you can, you know, order online, but I ordered those online anyways, and I waited like a day or two for them to come, and I wanted, you know, I have to keep the thing going. So you know what I did? I went to the Dollar Tree and I got, you know, they have the ovulation test and the pregnancy test, they're all boxed up. I don't think you can return pregnancy tests and ovulation kits. Anyhow, they have a dropper in there, so I use that dropper for my smoothies, where I make a few drops. I have not gotten the science exactly down. I've had where it's like, okay, yeah, that's definitely it, but I'm so scared of adding too much. But I am gonna make sure I share with you at least by the time the next couple weeks come up. So weeks 5 and 6, I'll be able to tell you about how many drops I like to make my smoothies taste amazing. Right now they're good, but I know that they can be better. I can perfect it. I just haven't really had the time to do it yet, and I have to, you know, not be afraid that I'm gonna mess up my batch of smoothie. That's saving me a ton of calories, because I think for two tablespoons of peanut butter, I want to say is 190 calories. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll make sure I leave it somewhere. So yeah, 0 to 5 calories versus 100 and something calories, and I can still have that flavor. That's all I need, is just really that flavor. I can get the consistency from something else. So also, in addition to making that huge change for me to save me some of those calories, of course in my smoothies I incorporate frozen fruit. Sometimes I have fresh fruit. I also I love rice cauliflower. I'm not sure if I said it before in the previous video, but rice cauliflower is amazing. And also, if you don't have rice cauliflower, frozen rice cauliflower, you can use frozen broccoli, you know, as your veggie if you like. I also love, I don't like avocado in real life, like not on a sandwich, not really in a soup, definitely not on toast. Oh, so gross. But for me, okay, but I do love them in my smoothie. So what I like to do is get fresh avocado, cut them up, dice them up, or however you want to say, dice them up, smash them up, whatever, and put them in the freezer right away so they don't start browning right away. And really, you just pop those in the blender just like you would your frozen banana and your other frozen fruits. So that is amazing. It really adds like this creamy consistency. It's really fresh, and usually if I'm having avocado, I back that up with some lemon juice. I love fresh lemon juice and avocado with fruit. So good. I have not had alcohol, believe it or not since the first 1 and 2 weeks. So I've been thinking about it. I even got a wine suggestion, but I was just thinking about those calories. I don't want to afford them right now. I can't afford them, and that really contributes to that good old food pop. So right now I'm still, you know, abstaining from alcohol. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to hold on, because the world is really, really, really real right now. Okay, we need a little something, and so I'm trying to stay away from that. I have been doing light exercise on purpose. Okay, so what I mean by that is that I've been lifting weights, just free weights, and I've been doing yoga, light yoga, and that's it. Lifting free weights, light yoga. Now other than that, I walk, and I make a conscientious decision to walk further, take more walks throughout the day so I can get some more steps in, get that heart rate going. But as far as on purpose, just a little bit, not even a lot, just maybe every 2 days I will do that. As I'm sitting down watching TV, I will break out the dumbbells and start lifting weights and get on the floor, do some squats, yoga, whatever it is, but not a whole lot. Have I cheated on this? Yes. So I have been cheating just a little bit because I have been having those cravings. I've been trying to stick to smaller meals, more conscientious of the calories, making sure I put everything into MyFitnessPal app, as I said before, even down to the gum and the gummy vitamins that I consume. I put that in. You have to put that in. You cannot lie about this stuff, or it just won't work. It just won't work. So I had to make a little note here because I'll end up forgetting all of this stuff and this video will just be all over the place. So what have I cheated with? So I did have a salad. But it wasn't my fault. I did not bring it into the house. So watch like who you live with. Watch those little dirty culprits. So I've been able to be really strong for the most part. And when something is offered to me that I know I'm not supposed to be having, or you know, I know I've already eaten my calories for the day, whatever it is, it's too late at night, I've been so good about saying nope, I don't want it. Do you want some ice cream? Nope. Do you want me to bring some chocolate? Nope. Do you want a burger? Nope. In real life, I'm like, yep, yes please, I want those fries. Yes please, I want that burger. Yes, you know I want that double fudge chocolate, and don't forget my extra almonds and whipped cream. But just say no. You know I can't do that. I'm not having that. Y'all, the struggle is real. I want those things so bad, but I've decided no, don't want those. So I did have a side salad, and it was ranch. It was from Applebee's. I don't even like Applebee's. Like, that's how sad it was. I have not had a creamy dressing in I don't know how long. Oh, I just lied. I did. See how I told that hot lie? I did. So I did not put this on the list, but I forgot about that. I forgot about it because it wasn't good, and it kind of doesn't count. I had some hot wings. I had some lemon pepper wings and fries. The fries were not right. They weren't crinkle fries. So I did have some blue cheese. So that's what I'm saying. I did have a creamy dressing that day. So pretty much I ate fries and blue cheese. I ate 2 wings that I could actually get in my belly because I was just mad. It just wasn't right, and the fries weren't all that great either. So I did have some blue cheese. But other than that, side salad with ranch. Oh my gosh, that salad was so amazing. It was so high in calories. I'll try to remember to put it down here somewhere to tell you like how high it was just for a side salad. But that's all I had ate at lunch that day. And then I also had a cheeseburger and some fries from a Happy Meal. So I also had feta pasta, you know, that TikTok feta pasta. So if you have not had that, you don't know what it is, I do have a lovely video for you. It is so good, and your house will smell amazing if you make that. You just throw everything in the oven, forget about it, throw it over some pasta and call it a day. Now, I did do that. Then I was like, okay, this pasta is killing me. I can't keep doing this. Even though I was having small portions, it was a small portion of unhealthiness. Okay, so what I did is I did the same type of pasta, but I cut out most of the cheese, and I also cut the pasta, and I decided to use the zucchini noodles. Yuck. Zucchini noodles to me taste like soggy broccoli or overcooked broccoli. I don't like overcooked broccoli. I like my broccoli very crunchy, and it also watered down my food way too much, so it took away like the taste that I worked so hard to cultivate. So yeah, but I tried to stomach it. I just really couldn't do it. I also made a delicious crab cake. I made crab cakes for the first time. I only had crab cakes one time in my life, so it just looked delicious. And for 2 crab cakes, that was like 299 calories, but I decided to eat 1, so it's all about portion control. I decided to eat 1, and I did not have the sauce that they recommended with it. I made the sauce and I tasted it, but I just did not. But I did have grits. I'll put that somewhere around here too. That's what I had. And then other than that, I did have 2 real Pepsis. Shoot me, 2 real Pepsis. But I mean, that's pretty good, like in 2 weeks, especially, you know, I'm only like 4 weeks deep into this thing, trying to change my whole life. So other than that, I do have, of course, Diet Pepsi. I'm not playing games every day, all day. So, so this is not a part of the cheat, but how I changed it up, I really wanted a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. So what I did is I got the Philly cheesesteak meat that comes in the freezer section, and I thought it comes with all the vegetables and everything. It doesn't, so I had to add those. But I also added cream cheese, and I put it over the tortilla shells, and then I put some provolone cheese on it and made it into a quesadilla. When I tell you, delicious. I mean it, so good. So yeah, so those are the things that I've been doing. I wanted to make sure I share that with you. Now I have a Blendjet 2, so I can easily take that with me and make my smoothies as well as my frappuccino, frappe type coffees. I love that. If you do not have a Blendjet, you definitely need to get one for sure. It will save your life. Meal prep, I know I talked about this before. I ordered from a meal prep service. I figured out I don't like it. At least at that place, I don't really care for theirs. Like, they definitely have made it healthier for you, but for me, meal prepping just is not going to work right now because I like to have some spontaneity. I cannot stand to eat the same thing every single day, and when I wake up, I'm gonna feel different present day than I felt the day before in terms of what I want, what I need, what I crave. So if I've already prepped for the week, these are the only things that I can have. Oh my God, it drives me nuts to try to stick to that because I can't. I'm a rebel, so I just can't stick to it. I stick to it in the sense of what I've purchased in the house to eat. That is what I for the most part eat. But as far as me, you know, in this container I have this, in this container I have this, in this container I can't do it that way. Like, my mind just it kicks up all the sand on that. It does not want it. My body just I'll even bring it with me wherever I am, or I will fix it up and it's just like, I don't want this, so I'll just like not eat, and that's not good. I still need nutrients. So that just doesn't work for me. I have to go with how I'm feeling. I even do that in my real life, like as far as what I wear, whether it be from my hair to my clothes, my nails, whatever. It just has to be what I feel. It has to be really organic. So that is a problem for me. Like I said earlier, watch who you live with. They will try to get you to eat this, this, and this. Even the kids, like they really don't mean any harm by it because they're just going off of what they remember of you, what they've known of you prior. So this new person, they're still getting to know this new person. They know the old person. They don't really know this new person. So they're not really, I feel like they may not be taking it seriously. So you have to remember to introduce them to this new person as often as you can, and make sure you know this new person too. So, you know, kind of get rid of that old person as far as eating habits, right? So I'm thinking about my cabinet now, my pantry, and it's filled with all this stuff that is not good for me. So I have, on purpose, put it out of reach for me. So if I reach for it, I have to really have been determined to get to it because I'm short. So I put it up really high or really like way far back. I just cannot do it and try to stick to the things that I want. And I made sure that when I make the list, I made specific things for me so I can try not to have very many pitfalls. I'm still doing the Skinny Pop popcorn, the Boom Chicka Pop. Still doing my Diet Pepsi. I've incorporated that now, whereas I wasn't having Diet Pepsi before. I forgot about it, but one of my besties definitely reminded me. It's like, girl, don't be drinking your calories. I hear you, boo. Not drinking those calories. So also still doing the Perrier watermelon water. Love it. Regular water, still struggle. Trying not to eat it late at night. Why are you still up? I'm up because somebody needed me, and then I have to walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. So whenever I do get into my forever home, I don't want my room to have to, I don't want to have to pass the kitchen. I figured that out. I need that to be far away, far away. So yeah, so that is what I've been doing. I've been weighing in, not as frequently as I did. I'm still wanting to be surprised when I get on the scale, but I've been making sure not to jump on it every time I go to the restroom. I just feel like, you know, that's just not realistic. Let's try to bring this person more to a realistic person, this new person. I want to bring this new one as a realistic person so that when I have achieved the weight that I won't still be doing weird things. I want to try to normalize it because I've been thinking long term, how can I keep this up? I can't stay in the 1200 calorie deficit forever. I just need to catapult my body to get to where I need to be, and then I need to maintain it. So I'll keep incorporating different things. Why did I do fasting? I decided to do the intermittent fasting to jumpstart that weight loss even further, because I was staying still for a minute, like at 3 or 4 pounds, not 3 or 4 pounds, at like 6 or 7 pounds lost, and I'm like, okay, what is this? What are we doing? So that's why I did the intermittent fasting. I catapulted it, and then I started switching out meals with smoothies for the meal replacement. So that really did catapult me. Still seeing the weight come on down. I'm feeling it in my clothes. I'm seeing it in my clothes. I am loving it. I mean, it's not a drastic change in my clothes, but it's a change enough to where I can see things are drooping where they weren't drooping before, as far as the clothes and the fabric, the material. I'm able to get into some things, some outfits that I wasn't able to get into before. So yeah.